that we live in need, that we live in need. Ooh.
All right. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, LGMS, rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, all right, that have came back into the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. All right, what I want to get into today, all right, dealing with, be sober, be vigilant and move in wisdom. You see, it's important, all right, that we move in wisdom, within these times. You see, we're in a time where, we'll see the enemy, we'll see his propaganda, how he wants, to link, the prophets to domestic terrorism, we know it's a lot of enchantments going out, all right, in the earth. A lot of people, are bugging out, are under, these deep delusions. You see, we understand these things, man. So as we see, all right, the planet Earth, going, to shambles, all right, and we see that the Lord, is carving out his elect, from amongst, everyone else. All right, what we have to understand is, man, there's a particular way that we have to maneuver and move in the earth, man. Now within this ministry, we have liberty to do particular things, because a lot of people think being on the law, statutes, and commandments, it puts a restraint on you, but really it protects you, from this flesh, because the flesh, all right, doesn't apply wisdom. The flesh just wants the end result of pleasure. All right, it doesn't, apply temperance. It doesn't apply balance. So this wisdom, gives us a balance, on how to manage the flesh. So I'm gonna start off, with that 1 Peter, and I'm going live on both channels. Like I said, I'm trying to, get some traffic, on the GMS Give and Go, because like I say, that I plan on, bringing out a lot of information, from these alternative news sites, and I know, there could be a problem. So, so just getting used to going live on this other channel. But when you go to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, and what does it say? It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour. Yeah, because you have the spiritual counterpart, of Satan, which is Esau, Edom, the devil. He got a bunch of devices out here, man, and we got to be aware. We got to be circumspect, man. Like the scripture say, be not ignorant of a matter small or great. We got to keep up with what this devil is doing, man. We got to really, be diligent on seeing how this man is moving in the earth. See, all right, what type of energy he's coming in, man. Because we can see the setup from a mile away, because right now it's far off. He's making it seem like he's, dealing with, white supremacies and Islamic extremists, and, but we understand, all right, that the end goal, is to demonize the prophets, man. All right, to remove us, man. We fully understand that, man. So when you go into that word, be sober, All right, in the Greek. All right, that word sober in the Greek.
Strong's G 3525. Napho.
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 All right, and it says to be sober, to be calm and collected in spirit. You see that? It says to be sober, to be calm and collected in the spirit. That Greek word napho. All right, that goes in for sober. You see? So we're supposed to, be calm and collected, in the spirit, man. We can't be too frustrated about particular things because that's why we have this wisdom. That's why the spirit of prophecy, really, the spirit of prophecy, the reason it's a comforter because we understand that these things must be. You see, a lot of people finna be super frustrated. They finna be super irritated. They finna be, have anxiety and panic attacks. That's why suicide is going up. But we understand these things, and we have the comfort, and that's what keeps us, sober, man. You know, that's what keep us level-headed. And to read on to definition 2, it says to be temperate. All right, let's get that word temperate. All right. Let's define it. So when you get that word temperate, all right, definition 2, it says showing moderation of self-restraint. Showing moderation of self-restraint, and that's something we didn't learn, within this society. This society tells us to turn up every weekend, 4-5 times a week, eat how you want to eat, eat 4-5 times a day. You see, just be all into women, Hey, we gotta be tempered in everything, man. Like the scriptures say. All right, let's get that. Remember, we on the mission, You brothers, you gotta remember we on the mission, man. You see, this is just a passing through. All right, we shouldn't be too settled in. All right, to our current situation, man. We just passing through. We gotta start writing ourselves out the script. All right, we gotta fade away more and more. As this world continues, man. So when you go to First Corinthians 9 and 24. 25, and it says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate. You see that same word, for sober, is temperate in all things, man. And when you go to this word in temperate, all right, in the Greek,
Strong's G 1467. Ekratuamai. Ekratuamai.
Ekratuamai. All right, it says to be self-controlled, to be contented, all right, to exhibit self-government conduct oneself temporally, man. You see, it's about governing over the flesh. See, the spirit, should be built up enough where it can govern over the flesh, man. All right, our spirit, we had to be, built up in the spirit enough where our spirit can tell our flesh, sit your ass down. You don't need that right now. All right, you'll get back to that later on, and some things you gotta cut off. There's particular things that we do have to cut off, man. So at the end of the day, all right, we're in the time now, to show great temperance, within the spirit, man. All right, because remember, we want to finish strong. All right, we coming into a time where we're finna be tested, So there's a certain way that we should be moving, man. All right, we are already being prepared to lose everything, man. For the sake of your house shot, man. Even if our life, if it come down to it, So those emotional attachments that we have, man, hey, we should be separated more and more by the day, man. It's to the point where, with me personally, I'm just going through the motion, man. There's a lot of people around me, my family getting jabbed up, and most likely 90%, it's a 90% chance or more, they gonna take the chip, man. I already done counted their costs, man. You see? But I can't worry about that, man. There's too many brothers and sisters, that need to be built up to be edified by this word that I can't worry about that. So I gotta, have a self-control even over my emotions, man. We gotta have a self-control even over our emotions, man. You see, you got to remember, that we're as men, we're going to be leading households during this situation, man. Some of you brothers got, wives and families, children. You see, you're going to be making decisions, for their house, man. Now, if they choose to go their own way, ain't nothing you can do about that, because we're going to go back. Let me finish this. We're going to go back into the definition for sober. All right. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery, and the mastery is the kingdom, man. The mastery is conquering this flesh, within this grace period, man. And then we're gonna be leveled up at the time of your house shot. You see, but right now we have to overcome the flesh, man. There's a lot of men with fringes on that's still governed by the flesh. You see, and then you can see who it is, man. All right, hey, the Most High got it wide open, man. He's making a big separation from those who are serious about forwarding Yahweh Shai and those, that are into forwarding themselves, man. All right, it's a big separation. It's very obvious now, man. But you gotta be tapped into the spirit. It says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Yeah, man, the status that we're going to get. All right, hey, because as men, we should fight to be part of 144,000, man. Fight to be part of that 1/3. At least. You see, you want to be part of that first generation of Israelite men. All right, to help Yahushua establish the kingdom in the earth, man. Hey, because it's gonna be incorruptible. You see, the status that we go into the kingdom with, it'll never fade away. Like Jake in this society, they'll fall off. They'll fall from glory. No, man, but in the kingdom, man, that status that we're going to get will never fade away. It's going to be incorruptible, man. We're just going to increase only, man. We'll never decrease. We'll never be in the kingdom talking about what we used to have and what we used to do. And, no, man, like these old, athletes, they have these interviews, they old, broken down, and gain weight, talking about what they used to do. See, they put all that, they lived those very strict lives and diets and had them, intense workouts for corruptible crowns. So how much more us, for incorruptible, man? You see? So let's go back. All right, so when you go back to 1 Peter 5:8. Again, get that word sober again, which in the Greek is napha. All right. So you go definition 2, it says to be temperate, to be dispassionate. All right. So let's get that word dispassionate. You see? This is the Greek word for sober. All right. It says to be dispassionate. It said not influenced by strong emotion and so able to be rational and impartial, man. You see? And we can't be influenced, by strong emotion in these times, man. All right. Betrayal. Remember, the Passover, Yahushua said, do this in remembrance of him. All right. And remember what Yahushua was going through. The majority of his nation turned on him. They see he was betrayed by someone that was in his inner circle, and then the majority of the nation turned on him, delivering them up to Caesar. You see? So we can't be emotional in these times, man, because these things must be so. We got to drink of that cup. Yahushua said we're going to drink of that cup, man, of suffering, before we get to that glory. You see? So we got to be dispassionate, man, no matter who, betrays us. Your woman could betray you, man. That's an option, man. We got to put everything on the table. That's an option, man. She might be decent, she might, not be too much of a hassle, but hey, it's a possibility that she can betray you, man. It is what it is. You see, your mother, your father, your brother, your sisters, hey, Anything can happen, man. You know, but we can't be, strongly influenced by emotion, man. We gotta be dispassionate, man. That's what the scriptures is telling us, man. All right. Going to the definition for dispassionate again, not influenced by strong emotion. All right. It said, and so able to be rational and impartial, man. You see? So because we still gonna have to operate, man, no matter what happens, we still gonna have to operate, man. You know, we still gonna have to move forward, man. You see? Let's matter of fact, because it say similar words, it says unemotional, non-emotional. You see? And going on to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it says not influenced by strong uh feelings, especially not affected by personal or emotional involvement. A dispassionate, all right, a dispassionate critic, a dispassionate approach to an issue, man. And we gotta, emotions have no part in this, man. You know, we fight for the crown, man. All right. So it's gonna be a lot of things that's gonna change around us, man. So the scriptures is prepping us to be in a particular mindset, because if you're emotional, Satan gonna play on that, man. The spiritual demon, Satan himself, you know, he gonna play on that. All right. And then Esau, Edom, he gonna play on that, man. If we emotional, if we in a time where we can't make decisions based off of emotion, man. We gotta be guided in wisdom, all right, by the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know? So when you let's get another precept. Cause what the Apostle Paul say when you go to this that First Corinthians. Let me see. Yep, this is First Corinthians chapter 7, verse 29. It said, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. You see? So the Apostle Paul is like, look, the time is short. You know, that both they that had wives be as though they had none. You know, because hey, sometimes we're gonna be so occupied within the ministry, hey, she gonna be neglected sometime, man. It is what it is. Whether she leave or stay, that's on her, But we gonna stay faithful to Yahweh by Shema Shai. If she don't stay faithful to us, that's on her, man. That we can't do nothing about that. We can't be emotionally moved about these things, man. And now remember, we finna enter into immortality, man. All right, we can't be in that Carl Winslow family matters, that dumbed down gullible spirit, man. All right, as men, we gotta move forward regardless of what happened around us, man. Because a lot of people talk about alpha male this and alpha male that. Well, we finna see a lot of people, fold up, and make decisions based on on emotions, man. You see, the true alpha male starts with a mindset, man. Especially in these times, man. Because really, there's levels to everything, man. Because a lot of people, like, you go to the man sphere, with those men going to alpha male. Well, remember, they have stake in this society. We don't. We don't care about no type of loss, man. We should be at the point we don't care about no loss within this society, man. We just don't give a damn. And the things and people, the same thing, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, some brothers, prepare to be by yourself, man. You see, prepare to be by yourself if it comes down to it, man. But guess what? You still gotta move forward, man. You can't think about nothing but moving forward in the time to come. All right. And it says, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not. Yeah, man. So no matter what situation you in, man, because what is Paul saying? Those are two you know, opposite, polarities when it's come to emotion, weeping and rejoicing, you know. Where it said either whatever you're doing, like you're doing it not, which means what, man? Have no emotion in these times, man. You know, the Lord finna judge, man. All right, we don't know what people around us done did, man. You see, no one knows. All right, the spirits of everyone. All right, except Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And we got to remember we do not love Israel more than the Most High, man. All right, so don't be moving, in that Tupac, you know, that Tupac spirit, like you the only one that lone soldier fighting, for black people. No, man. All right, we do not love Israel more than the Most High, man. All right, because at the end of the day, He's still going to give, all right, Israel immortality, man. It's just a lot of judgment got to go forth now. All right, everybody not gonna make it this first trip, man. All right, even a lot of men with fringes on not gonna make it, man. You know, so we should fight to be in the mindset that the scriptures, lay out, so we can be prepped for this time, man. This is what this thing is about, man. Being prepped to overcome this, because when we overcome, that's when you get everything. You see what the scriptures say. All right. We'll get back to the First Corinthians, because he that overcome, that's who gonna get everything, man. All right. When you go to Matthew 24, all right, it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Yeah. So he that endures, so we should be preparing to what? To endure. All right. That's who's gonna be delivered. We just gotta overcome this. You see? All right. And the word in the Greek.
Strong's G 5278. Hupamano.
All right. To remain, to abide, to not recede or flee. You see? Not to recede or flee. We can't, because the ones that's gonna flee, where they gonna flee to? Back to this world. They're gonna get jabbed up. They're gonna go get the chip to get that normalcy back, man, to get that pressure off of them, man. Hey, because Yahweh Shai, pretty soon it's gonna be a burden, to believe in Yahweh Shai. It's gonna come with, hatred. It's gonna come with being uncomfortable. It's gonna come with shame, humiliation. You see? But we can't retreat. We can't recede, man. We gotta walk through it. And we can't have emotions. We got to be temperate, be balanced in how we move, So at the end of the day, all right, it says, going down, it says to persevere. All right, I won't get that word. We'll get a lot of words today, the word persevere. All right, it says to continue. All right, this is the definition for persevere. It says to continue in a course of action, even in the face of difficulty or with little or no prospect of success, man. So no matter what it looked like, you see, no matter what it looked like, man, we still gotta hold it down, man. No matter how difficult it get, man. The circumstances, man. Hey, it's gonna be some circumstances that's gonna look impossible, man. We're gonna be in some circumstance that look like there's no way out. Our mind not even gonna be able to ration a way out, man. But what? We gotta be fixed in Yahweh Shai. We gotta be so established, in Yahweh Shai, and we're gonna blindly trust. Hey, because when you can't see a way out, you're really blind. That's gonna be, the exhibition of blind faith when we can't see a way out. And we still trust, man. We still hold fast to faith, man. That testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. Knowing he gonna come through. You see? So reading on, it says, continue in a course of action, even in the face of difficulty or with little or no prospect of success, man. And that's who's gonna be delivered. All right. Those that endure, that Greek word, all right, Hormono, you know. So that's who's going to be delivered. Those that overcome, man. Those that are not moved. The scripture tells us to what? To be unmovable in these times, man. You see? But hey, like I said, you gotta kill your emotion, man. All right. So you go back to First Corinthians, 7 and 31, and it says, and they that use this world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passes away. Yeah, so we use this world, we work, to make, wages, all right, to take care, of our things, our day-to-days, the bills, the food, we use the world. And let's say a brother do want to step out, man, because we not here, all right, to put brothers, to micromanage brothers' life and act like brothers can't just do nothing, man. You know, you can use the word, just don't abuse it, man. You want to step out, move around. All right, we just tell brothers to apply wisdom, man. Be circumspect out here, man. All right, it's a lot of judgments, a lot of enchantments going forth, man. You gotta, peep these people's spirit, man. Because you can say, yeah, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go kick it at the bar. You go out and you peep the scene, man, and it's off, man. You gotta know how to fall back, man. You know, then we got women. All right, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a woman. Like I say, my situation, everybody's situation different. So I can't tell you do this, do that, do that. With your situation, I'm just putting a perspective out there, putting a mindset out there, and you apply it to your situation, accordingly. Or if it apply at all, it's on you. We gotta say we're not, micromanaging brothers' households and lives, but we're just setting a parameter, of moving in wisdom, being sober, man. All right, being non-emotional. You know, I say my woman, like, we'll get out, we'll go chill, at the bar. Got a few little restaurants, on the reservoir. We go sit out there on the water and eat, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. 'Cause it's different for different cities, different lockdown restrictions, and so you gotta move according to how the spirit is with wherever you at, man. You see, we'll go watch a live band every now and then, man. Like I say, sometimes it's okay to get out, according to your spirit. Some brothers ain't got to do nothing. Some brothers, have a more lively spirit than others, want to be on the scene. But see, we in the times now where we gotta be in the spirit, where we gotta know to fall back, and some things we gotta cut off completely, man. You know, but that you judge that according to your situation. All right, you can use this world for particular things, but don't abuse it. All right, we shouldn't have a party lifestyle. Every weekend we gotta be in this spot. Every Tuesday you gotta be here. A tipsy Tuesday. Freaky Friday. You on the scene all the time. No, man, you gotta be temperate, man. Self-control, man. You know, understand that the Most High move in judgment. Especially in these big, these big crowds. Be mindful, man. You see. So going back to First Peter, all right, 5 and 8. Uh, All right, First Peter 5 and 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant." Now let's get that word. Oh yes, another definition. Because there's one precept. Going to a lot of things. Now go back to the word sober. Let's get this word here, circumspect. All right, go and being circumspect. All right, it says wary and unwilling to take risk. All right, it says cautious, wary. All right, careful. Watchful, alert. When you go into the similar words, you know, vigilant. You see, observant. You know, we in these times, man. This ain't the time not to not to know what's going on, man. Even when you out and about, you have to be circumspect when you move, man. Peep the scene, peep people's spirit, man. I'm always looking. I don't talk a lot. This is why I do most of my talking here. Outside of this, man. I'm a introvert, man. You know, I'm not just very sociable. With a lot of people I can be. I know how to dumb myself down. I know how to talk on the elite level. Someone you got these super geniuses out on the earth. you know. So I can kind of maneuver, and adjust, to the situation, you know. But at the same time, all right, a lot of time I'm always observing. I'm listening to people conversation, I'm listening to other conversations that's around me when I'm out, you know. Hey, so I'm attentive, we gotta be attentive, because we can hear one thing, and it'd be our cue to get out of there, man. You know, you in the spot chilling, let's say you and the brothers go out, because brothers, some brothers don't have women, man. We know we men. All right, men wanna, hey, sometimes they won't go on the hunt. All right. Sometimes it just happen. You out with a brother, and y'all in the bar, and you hear a conversation, not too far away about, you hear Jake say this nigga got one more time. That's the cue, man. Get the hell out of there, man. Or you hear E about to cut up, you know, talking about, man, these hoes, hey, you just listen to being attentive to everything, man. People in the scene when you are out, man. You know, but like I said, we come to some times where people finna be real desperate, man. Because right now, like I say, the weather warming up, people gonna be moving, about, here and there. All right, but we have to continue to be circumspect in all things, man. You know, like I said, I'm gonna put them, them other alternative news apps that I found. I'm gonna go into them, before we close it out. But let's get that in Ephesians. Let's get Ephesians chapter 5. Verse 14. It said, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh shall give thee light. Yeah, see, we're moving in light. As you gotta remember, majority of the earth is moving in darkness. They're moving based on, things being somewhat normal. They think it's normal right now. Remember, this is damn near, when we out, it's damn near like we in the twilight zone, man. Because people think it's normal. People don't see, what's happening behind the scene. There's some major things happening behind the scene, man. This man is working a lot of wickedness as we speak, man. This man is doing heavy rituals as we speak, heavy enchantments as we speak, man. I got a quick video I want to do, dealing with these sexual enchantments, man. The Esau's pushing out here, man. It's a lot of, things happening, man. This is, like I say, this is, Esau's trying to set up Satan's kingdom in the earth, man. Because, see, a lot of people, in the energy of Satan, but it's unknowingly. But see, now he's trying to manifest it, man. Well, this is what it is, man. All right. The Bible, he threw with the Bible. The Bible, all right, it was just a decoy. It was just a prop. It had nothing to do, with this man's agenda and his intentions to what he want to bring, man. He wants people to be open Satanists, man. Why you think he tried to make that move with Lil Nas X, man? It just didn't work, like he thought it would, you know. But hey, he tried to put it out there, man. Tried to see, what was what. Just like with the alphabet people. He tried it once before and it wasn't accepted and he fell back. But see, now it's acceptable, just like with this open Satanism. You see, he threw it out there, see how people reacted. He fell back a little bit, but this is this man's attention, man. He wants the average person to be a damn open Satanist, man. So at the end of the day, hey, we got to be off the scene, man. You gotta have a mind frame of being off the scene, man. The hell with it, man. All right, we done, hey, we done did a lot of things in our lives, man. For the most part, some of you younger brothers, you probably ain't experience a lot of things, but you ain't missing shit, man. All right, Eve is way worse off. You know, Eve is way worse off than 10 years ago. They getting each batch, all right, of the nigga woman, that's coming up is worse and worse. All right. Niggas are more degenerate. We not missing nothing, man. We can't have that mind frame like we missing something out here, man. You know? Um, verse 15 it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. You see? But as wise, man. Move in wisdom. You know, apply temperance, man. Know how to fall back. You see, know how to exit stage left. You know, it says redeeming the time because the days are evil. These are not normal times, man. You know, Jake, feel like they restricted because they can't just, but you got to get over that, man. Hey, brothers that got this spirit, like they just got to be out, man. Hey, you got to get over that, man. You know, these ain't regular times, man. Look at the times we coming in. So you gotta get out that spirit, man. You see? And it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And the will of the Lord is about his elect being fed, man. The people that he's finna gather, he wants them to constantly increase in understanding until he comes. You see? Until the word is just shut off, he wants his people to constantly continue to increase in understanding. Hey, because this what we doing now, this nation building, because we learning, all right, about attributes that's going to get us to the next level, man. The mindset that's going to get us to the next level, man. Going into the kingdom. You see? So this is a form of nation building, what's happening here right now. So us understanding that, we have to really put a lot of emphasis on this, man. This is the will of Yahweh by Shema Shot. He doesn't want us out in the midst of these people like that, man. Like I say, it's you can use this world, but don't abuse it. Jake want to abuse it, man. Because it's easy to get back into that pattern, where you chase and tail, because now you want to see what you want to do. You want to start modifying yourself. So what, man? You can be more attractive, to the women. You see, and, you trying to, modify yourself to be in the spirit that they're attracted to, man. It can happen, man. Satan can pull you back in, man. By being out there amongst this particular vibration, man. And it says, and be not drunk with wine, and it's going into what a mindset, philosophy, a way of life, but also, you gotta be temperate in drinking too, man. It says wherein excess, but be filled with the spirit, man. Hey, we should be always available. We should be always on deck for spiritual things, man. Because that's the only thing that's gonna matter, that matters now. Everything else is vain, man. Being on the scene is vain. You'll say brothers do it, brothers move different, especially, your younger brothers, brothers single ain't got women, so they, he might go fishing, he might go on the hunt, just be, wise, man, because the scriptures say, because we deal with the balance, of these things. When you go to Sirach 14 and 14, it said, defraud not thyself of the good day, and let not the part of a good desire overpass thee. Yeah, so the scriptures about you, hey, every now and then you go enjoy the day. You got a woman, she decent, enjoy your woman, man. I say me and my woman, we move around. We used to move around a lot, before, the pandemic. We done had to kind of, digress from that, but hey, it is what it is, man. This our new norm, man, and we good with it. We can be at the house, we got, hey, we got resources here, enjoy each other on the back porch, man. Listen to some, some music, Hey, and that be it, man. Got the grill back there, and that's another thing too. You know, um, I especially if you're in the camp, man, you gotta enjoy the companies of brothers, man. Like during the feast of unleavened bread, Wednesday night, my wife was able to cook for the brothers. We was over here eat, feasting, spiritual conversation, man. You know, just being around those like-minded spirits, man. That's a recharge. You know, that's a recharge. Within this captivity, man. That charges us up in the spirit, man. But just enjoying each other company, man. It's a lot of spiritual talks that happen off camera that edify the body, man. That edify brothers, man. You know, especially like even when you go see other brothers, man. The highlight ain't got to be going out on the scene, but just enjoying brothers company, man. You know that's those spiritual talks. There's a lot of spiritual talks that go on off camera. It's a lot of spiritual talks that happen off camera, you see, and they build each other up, man. Because the scriptures speak about that too. When you go into Hebrews, all right, 10, and then even you brothers that ain't part of the camp, hey, we assemble here, man. Like I said, I like being here, man. I'd rather do a live show, than go out, and be around the believers, man. I'd be more excited about that, than going out being on the scene. You see, what I mean, 'cause really, you gonna go buy them watered down, them high watered down drinks, you know, get rejected by Eve, you know, come back, you know, feeling down, and go sleep. That's pretty much it, man. We ain't missing nothing, man. You know, but brothers that do, still kind of active in their realm, be wise, man. And be prepared to let that shit go too, man. All right, this is Hebrews 10 and 25. It said, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching, man. All right. So much more as we see the day approaching, man. The assembly, all right, of ourselves together, because Yahweh shot his Passover. It was it was exclusive, you know. It wasn't an exclusive thing, man, where he was just had all these random people around him. No, man. All right, he was dealing, with his men. Now you had Judas, who was going to betray him. He was there, but for the most part, what was it? It was an intimate setting, man. You know, and I said I enjoyed it. I said my wife cooked Wednesday for the brothers, and we was able to cook again Thursday. So we had, two feasts. Because see, Jacob tried to take feasts and turn into some nigga turn up type shit, man. That ain't how we got down, man. And even then, when we was in our sovereignty, well, we did have feasts and you had music and drinking and our people was dancing. See, we was in our sovereignty, man. You see, feasting don't mean being out amongst these people turned up, bottle service and all that. That's not, that's not the feasting, that the scripture speaking of. We do rejoice in the prophecies, man. But we do it amongst each other. Those people don't know a damn thing about prophecy, man. You know, we rejoicing with people that's in the same energy, man. All right, your energy and their energy don't match. It shouldn't match, and if it do, that's a problem, man. If you still go particular spots and feel comfortable, man, really that's a problem, man. You comfortable around niggas, man. Like I say, he don't take number one nigga, and I'm out of there, man. I can see one nigga come in a spot, and I'm out of there, man. I got a one nigga minimum, when I move around, man. If I do move around, man. You can tell a nigga, all right, that's looking to destroy something. He come in looking both ways, pants all off his ass. That's all I need to see. I'm out of there, man. You know? Um, so let's go back. All right. Go back to 1 Peter 5 and 8. All right, it's 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. All right. So get the word vigilant. Hmm. Hmm. Now, let's see what we got. All right, so let's get the word vigilant in the Greek.
Strong's G 1127. Gregoreo. Gregoreo.
All right. It says metaphorically, all right, the word Gregoreo in the Greek, it said metaphorically give strict attention to be cautious, to be active. And then we supposed to be active within this ministry, man. You know, hey, you gotta love the grind, man. You know, you gotta fall in love with the grind, man. You know, fall in love being on the front line, man. All right. You know, and that makes this walk a lot easier, man. But when you look at this, you know, as a burden, you know, but you get, you know, active when it's time to go out, you know, you're resurrected from the dead, you know, you're around brothers, you know, you slumped over, you know energy. But a brother mentioned about hitting the spot, you know, you jumping like Vince Carter, man. Now you got all the energy in the world, you got all the ideas of where to go, and you know, that's off, man. We should be active in this, man, you know, and digressing in it, you see? And it says, to take heed, least through remission and indolence, some destructive calamity suddenly overtake one. And that's what's going to happen, man. You see, that's why how I said that, man, because I say this world carries a spirit of this place going on, continuing on. When you're out, you're amongst energy that pushes this place to continue on like it's normal. People out here like it's normal. All right. When you out and about and you just hear these constant conversations, conversations are rooted in this place continuing on, man. You know, and you can get caught off guard. You know, you can be, go out Friday, having you a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. But then if it becomes a pattern, now you're looking forward to the next Friday. You're not looking forward to prophecy. You're looking forward to next Friday or Saturday, to go out, man. You see? So now your mind is more focused on the next event. All right. Some carnal, vanity, rather than spiritual things, man. And guess what, man? Things are happening and you're not in the loop. You see? And you be caught out there, man. So move in wisdom, man. I end it here. I ain't gonna hold y'all hostage. But let's get this in Wisdom of Solomon, the 16th chapter. Govern yourself in the wisdom of the scriptures, man. Matter of fact, so I said that just to give an example. Let me see. Just to give a quick example, man. All right, because Jake said, where does it say, don't do the club? Where it say club in the Bible? Where the Spirit, gives us, the Spirit, all right, gives us wisdom, in this situation, man. All right, this is Sirach. All right, 26:5. It said, "There be three things that my heart feareth, and the fourth I was so afraid: the slander of a city, the gathering of an unruly multitude." You see it, the gathering of an unruly multitude. All right, what is that? Niggas, man. You know, niggas are an unruly multitude, man. Niggas govern themselves off of nothing. You know, Jake on all type of drugs out here, man. I say it's type all type of enchantments. You know, Esau putting on Jake. Cause remember, if your temple, your body, your all right, if the house shot is not inhabiting, you know, your vessel, what's inhabiting you, man? Demons, man. All right, and Esau, you know, he operates with these enchantments, man. And Jake, all right, Eve, they be on a whole nother frequency, man. It's an unruly multitude, man. Hey, it was even a Mexican spot that we used to go to at the camp, man. You know, but then, you know, they started bringing a DJ. He was playing that nigga shit. And guess what? Niggas and Eve start, you know, coming out the woodworks, man. You stopped going there, man. You shook the dust off that spot, man. That was an unruly multitude. We know whenever it's niggas, all right, the nigga woman in music, man, that's a disaster for death, man. You know? And it says, the gathering together of an unruly multitude and a false accusation, all these are worse than death, man. You know? So the scriptures give us, you know, a spiritual insight. All right. The scriptures form a mindset that we should be in, man. You know? So let's get that wisdom of Solomon. You know, like the brother Yashima, tribe of Judah. All right. He said, Ecclesiastes 13:1, it says, "He that touches pitch shall be defiled therewith." And he, let me see, put it up here. Yeah. It said, "He that touches pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him." You know, right, man, because this shit influence you, man. You know, you constantly hearing that nigga music, and you know, it plays with your subconscious, man. You know, the scriptures say, you know, bad company corrupts, you know, good character, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, it's the brother on the dive 23. All right. It says Ecclesiastes 37:28. It said, "For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything." Yeah. You know, because this spots I wouldn't dare go to. You know, a brother might, you know, he might, you know, test that water, but I wouldn't dare go to or be around. You know, there's certain things I can't even be around. You know, all right. Ooh, so a banger here, brother. In the dive 23. Yeah, I gotta make y'all brothers moderators on this channel too. All right, this is on the dive 23. Says Second Ezra 8:27 said, "Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire, all right, of those that keep thy testimonies and afflictions, man." And the wicked inventions of the heathen, man, is this club scene, man. This is ways of Rome. You know, their Bacchus energy. You know, look into Bacchus, man. You know, matter of fact, just get it. You know, I ain't no rich, man. You know, just let the spirit ride. You know, I ain't gonna quench the spirit. It just get it. You know, I think that's second Maccabees 6. Yep. Now I read that one and read down. You see, I said, "But the desire of those that keep the testimony in affliction." Yeah, man, we preparing to suffer for what we believe. You know, to overcome, to endure. You know, we want to keep hold of their testimony, man, not moving. You know, on your house shot. You see, and brother going in. Yeah, I'm gonna get these brother precepts. Then we're gonna deal with old Bacchus. All right, this First Peter 1:13. It says, "Wherefore gird up the loins of your minds, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is brought, all right, unto you, all right, at the revelation of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach." All right, gird up the loins of your minds, man. You know, hey, be tight in the spirit. You see, we should be sharp, in the spirit, you know, being able to, teach spiritual things, man. To be able to push, all right, a proper mindset, on the believers, man. Our loins got to be girded up, of our mind. It says, be sober, all right, and hope to the end for the grace that is brought unto you. Yeah, hey, because when when your mind is girded, when your mind is girded, it means you're fighting, you're fighting lust, you're fighting temptation, you're fighting that old nigga, because he's constantly, that old nigga is constantly trying to find a way back in, man. And if you open the door, that nigga gonna move in like Rodney, on Baby Boy, man. Nigga gonna be on the couch, all right, chilling, man. You ain't gonna be able to get rid of that nigga, man. And it says, and hope to the end, all right, because at the end of the day, all right, our mindset is in the end of this place, man, in the beginning of a righteous kingdom, which is what? Through Yahweh Shai. Says, and hope to the end for the grace that is brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, man. We're all about, that second coming. All right. It says, as obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance, man. Yeah, we was ignorant when that was our lifestyle, man. You see, we can't be fashioning ourselves back to those former lusts, man. All right. Waiting to see, where the hoes at. It's all Jake. Get some hoes. That was a nigga conversation. It be some hoes over here. Be some hoes over there. Some hoes over here. What the hole, man? That was the whole conversation, man. You see? And like I said, nothing wrong. Brother step out, try to get him, but even with that, brothers gotta, hey, move with a purpose. If you do that, man, you ain't got that player. You gotta go out there and get sloppy drunk and, you doing the Cupid shuffle, uh, all night, man. Hey, go there with a purpose. Hey, say it, make a move. You see, get out of there, man. It says, as obedient children, not fasten yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance, man. And that's beautiful, man. Hey, so we can't obey, our lust, man. All right, because what we see, the mindset of niggas, is they make every decision based off lust, man. And that ain't how we should be moving. You see. So, going back to Second Maccabees chapter 6, all right, verse 1, it said, not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers and not to live after the laws of their power. Because remember, the culture that we came up in, all right, really was a Greco-Roman type of culture, man. That party, do as thou wilt spirit. You see, that's a damn Roman Greco type spirit, man. We was about temperance, man. We was about, forwarding the nation, man. See, this Greco-Roman Empire teaches you to do what? Forge yourself, feed your flesh all it won't. Let your flesh just buffet, And so you're not wicked, you do a Cupid shuffle, So I don't think, Jake retired the Cupid shuffle, but you get the gist, man. Don't be all into this shit, man. This is verse 2, and it says, and to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem, and to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympus, and that and Gerizim, the Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwelt in the place. The coming end of this mischief was sore grievous to the people, for the temple was filled with riot, revelings by Gentiles who dallied with harlots and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places, and besides that, brought in things that were not lawful. All right, and now we're the temple. You know, we're the temple, man. So we don't want to be polluted. With these different energies, man. You know, yeah, that trap shit. Yeah, that shit there. Yep. And you gotta have a nigga radar, like the brother said. You know. But going on into it, all right. Uh, it says, the altar also filled with profane things which the law forbade. Neither was it lawful for man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself to be, to at all to be a Jew. You see, so they want to strip us down and make us like unto them. See, this society makes you like a damn Edomite, man. That's this Edomite culture. When you really go into that club shit, man. All right. We ain't supposed to, we really, that ain't how we get down now. We, like I say, we in this world, so you use it. Like I say, you a single brother, you might want to, go mingle. And then I say, even with that, man, elevate, man. Elevate from Eve, man. There's other type of women on earth, man. And then there's even a better grade, type of Eve, you know, they can be dealt with, especially brothers in these bigger cities, man. Now down here in Mississippi, we through, in Jackson. All right, we done. All right, women down here is over for the most part. It's finished. You see, but verse 7 says, and in that day of the king's birth, every month they were brought by bitter constraint to eat the sacrifices, and when the feast of Bacchus, all right, was kept, the Jews was compelled to go in procession, where you get these parades, where it's heavy, down here in New Orleans. It says to Bacchus carrying ivy. Moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy, again, all right, the Jews, that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers, all right, of their sacrifices, man. You see? So, yeah, Memphis. Shalom, Memphis through too. Memphis and Jackson women, we through down here. We just gotta wait on the miracle. But let's go on the Bacchus. Can we see the energy of Bacchus, man? Let's see, you'll give us some. And then even when you go into there's a Greek god, Dionysus, Roman god, Bacchus. All right, Bacchus, Roman god of wine and theater. Yeah, you gotta wait, bro. We got a hell of a batch, down here in the dirty. All right, it says, who is Bacchus? All right, Bacchus, all right, was essentially a copy of the Greek god Dionysus. He was the god of agriculture and wine and the son of Jupiter. All right, Zeus in Greek mythology. He wandered the earth, showing people how to grow vines and process the grapes of wine. Bacchus is often confused with Dionysus. They represent the same symbology of myths, as Bacchus is a Roman version of the Greek god. When exploring the myths surrounding Bacchus, easy to see that he is a duplicate of Dionysus. The myths are virtually identical, except the names of supporting roles. All right, Bacchus was the son of Jupiter, a god. His mother was an immortal named Semele. Jupiter was married to Juno, but had an affair with Semele, resulting in the conception of Bacchus. Juna learned of the affair and sought revenge against the woman who seduced her husband. Mortals were unable to view gods in their original form. Instead, gods transformed their appearance. Get down. God damn. All right, said Bacchus was known as the god of agriculture and wine. He spent his childhood in training in silliness, a great lover of wine. You see, I mean, really that party, all right, lifestyle, man. You know, it says he chose to share knowledge with the masses and travel the world, teaching others how to grow the necessary components to turn them into wine. He did this until he took his place, all right, at Olympus. All right, so let's go to symbiology. Bacchus also associated with wine and vines. It is uncommon to see him a picture without them. Another symbol for God is his staff, which he topped with a pine cone. He often carried the staff and used it while traveling the world. He is associated with celebration and had always had a procession filled with the followers who would dance while he made wine. You know, damn bartender, man. You know, but like I say, man, we use, brothers move around. You know, he ain't gonna be unrealistic. You know, we might get that little itch. You know, like I say, we men, but the main thing, is to be circumspect. Within these times. And understanding what time it is, because there's gonna be some times where we gotta sit our head down. Every now and then, you might have a little grace where you can move around. But even with that, be very circumspect, man. And enjoy, the company, of brothers, man. But yeah, I end it here. Of Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 16. All right. And this is dealing with wisdom. It said, "For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her, showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought." So let wisdom meet us in every thought, man. Before decision, let's apply wisdom. Let's be circumspect. Let's analyze. Be ready to get dressed up. Put on the outfit, step out. The shit ain't right, and turn right back around. Don't make it seem like we ain't losing nothing. We ain't missing nothing. So just want to put that out there. Lord will. You brothers. You few sisters edified. Till next time, say shalom. Kwam Yashala, Abba Babal, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Ka Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Until next time, shalom.